my network. My network keeps fluctuating. I don't know. And like I said, once the parameters are set, I'm going to have my trade live here. Okay, and this is about 8:30, 32 London session. You see why Forex is very boring, and somebody will tell you it's so juicy, so interesting. So this, no, it's not. Oh, seriously, it's not. You have to sit to analyze your trade. You have to sit, even if whatever kind of trader that you are, price action, quant trader, any approach that you like, TDA, which is top down, anything you like, you say. Okay, it's not interesting. Well, I guess we all are going for the business side of it. That's because we want to make that money, then we make it seem as if it's so very interesting, lure people in, and they don't get to make money like we are making. So let them see you for let them see what we are doing for what it is. Okay, let them see what we are doing for opportunity to come. Once it comes, then you can take the trade. Now I see a guy who always, I'm not here to bash anybody, that's why I don't like talking about people. You don't just come online and at that moment that you come online you want to like, okay, yeah, look at this market, okay, I see a tank, I see a this, I see a build up here, okay, let's take a trade, and you take it. There people lose money. It shouldn't be. For the fact that you want to keep your clients, your customers, or people, your subscribers, and because they are profitable, they will stick with you, they will stay with you, they will roll with you, they will be the one to even comment you for the whole world to see. Every like matters, every subscription matters, every followership matters. Okay, so you should try and do what will make them, what can make these people stay, what can make these people stay, what can make me retain these people. Okay, so number one is to become the best at whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, be the best at whatever it is that you're doing. Let excellence comes first. Once excellence comes in, the next thing you want to do is, okay, now I am excellently good at this, I'm trying excellently at this area. Okay, I know that my trade said this Asian, very big Asian trader, he said 51%. At 51%, if your methodology is at 51%, then you should also see yourself that, okay, even if I'm trading 10 trades, 6 losses, 4 wins, or 10 trades, 7 losses, 3 wins, or 10 trades, 8 losses, 2 wins, those two should be more, give you an ROI that is way bigger, much more than the 8 losses that you made. So that's why I say that it is not my trade that defines me, it is my approach that defines me. So let's get to become these good, excellent, traders. Then we can now influence, use that to Frank FX. Posted a guy that said he used $9. Are you crazy? I'm sorry, are you crazy? $9, 9 USD to with a 10, I think the lot size was 10, to make 130 something thousand Kinecon trading go. I was like, damn, please permit me to use that word. Like, who are you? Of course it is possible, but yes, who are you? On gold, Not good though, seriously. It's not good. It's not good. How long do you want to do that for? How long do you want to do that for? I had to take away all the live stream, sorry, all the courses I have. I was giving out courses. I was like, no, these people, and a friend to a friend of mine saw it. I was like, oh, it's one of these scholars. Because of this, I'm not going to. So anybody who would come for my program definitely will come for an exclusive program. But let me first of all show to people that okay, this is what it entails. Patience. You have to be 1000% patient as a financial trader. You have to be very, 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 very patient. Haba. So what are we making it feel like? So anyways, we are still waiting for set my timer to another 1 hour. Spent another 10 minutes in from it. Yeah, so just here they make the work seem as if make people, you see people, you know, I was just like, I was not angry at anybody, but and I will never be angry at anybody, not even at this stage of my great man in Abuja, Berekete family, you know, saying forest na scam. It's because of these guys, of these people out there. Very dark man too. It's like cannot sponsor anybody who wants to learn from, who want to look into like, okay, what really is this thing about? Do you understand? Let me look at it. Maybe there are some people making no now. It shouldn't be. We don't care about what people will say about us. We only care about what we want to do. No now. Like forest, even very dark man. Forest na scam. But this guy, eye open, he's so learned, he knows so much. Like, how come? A lot of people. When all we think about is okay, now gambling, okay, and you equate FX trading to gambling, equate forex trading to casino, equate forex trading to I don't know. Then how do you treat it as a business? Where is the analysis part of you? Of course, you can stack 10-20 trades if you want to stack, but yes, how well? I say yes, let people see how it is being done. And you know the kind of followership that the very dark man has, and even Berekete family, and okay, those two alone are enough. It's not good though. Anyway, I still have my live trading on. Thanks to that, network has not done me another shege. This is the third time I'm coming up live. I'm not trying to make a statement for anybody. I started this channel because what I want to do is document my trade. That's number one. Number two is what I want to do is to tell people that I am not a price action or any kind of trader. I am a discretionary trend trader, and I use indicator. Okay, I'm a programmer and I use indicators. Okay, so now you can imagine as much as price has fallen and I have not gotten in if it doesn't come up. All right, now because I've seen these moves, I've switched to the part where if this come out, definitely you are going to see it automatically here. So let's keep our eyes here, and It is always like this. So once that happens, I will take the trade even if it goes against me. Marijuana. It doesn't change. It doesn't change me. It doesn't change my perspective. It doesn't change. It doesn't reduce the knowledge I have or the number of years that I put into, the work. So eyes on here, indicator wise. If it happens here, you're going to see here immediately. And once I get that, I will come up online and take my trade. In fact, I think I should just set it down. Card JPY. Do I have it already? Okay. Yeah, 2.01. Good. It doesn't matter where it comes out from. The moment I get to see it, one or two, I'll take the trade. Now you see. So I'm going to take this trade. It's out. That's a sell. Okay. That is a confirmed sell order. And Telegram also reported it immediately. Card JPY. This is the entry. Telegram reported it immediately. Can you imagine? So we are in. If it goes against, please, it does not matter. I'm coming to down to 5 minutes. Yes, the live stream is still on. I'm just took a trade, card JPY, and you can imagine I've been waiting for this trade around here. This was the first point area where I was starting the thought. Went about 16 pips and then came back down and below. Yeah, I had already imagined or thought that I was going to get the signal from. Okay, but all well and good. This is a very safe zone for me. It's not the best method though. Okay, and I don't have monopoly. Nobody does. So let's see what we have or whatever it is that we can get from this. And while we are at that, So do we have GBP CHF ready? No. How about CHF? CAD CHF2? No. But yes, CAD JPY. If I take this, okay, that's what discipline, that's what dedication will do, that's what patience will do. If it goes against you, say karkadam, don't disturb yourself, okay? Every system, every methodology works. Every idea you think about trading works. But the most important thing is stick to one method. If you want to be a pure price action trader, just analyze empty charts, good. Of course, just go in depth into it, learn it. You definitely will see that it pays off at the end of the day. If you want to become an indicator trader like myself, of course, indicator helps me to, like indicators, I always tell people, even while lecturing people or teaching people, indicators are pointers. See, I had to wait for this, as small as this boom is, I had to wait for it. Okay, I had to wait for it. Alright, so it pointed me to what I should do, where and why should I do this. Alright, so if you want to be a quant trader, I also have a setup for that. Okay, it will help you in the long run. Any kind of trading methodology or approach you want to use, it works. Seriously, I saw a lady online that uses only trend line, and damn, she kills the market. It works. But it doesn't mean that she doesn't record trade. It doesn't mean that all the so-called big boys there doesn't make a profit too. But yes, it works. So we hold on a little bit. So far the live streaming is still on. I'll be here, and while I attend to my girl, my little girl. done against me. The live streaming is still on. The trade is still on. We are negative on the open position. And looking at possibility to remain here in the trade. Another factor that I also looked at is that Japanese yen is or has an index, a stronger index than the Canadian dollar. It's also one of the reasons here. That's why I'm still keeping this trade. So bearishly, or indexly, JPY is stronger than Canadian dollar for now. Even if it goes against, I said, I know that the reason why one took the trade he or she took is because of his conviction that this is what's happening. GBP USD has a stronger index. GBP has a stronger index than US dollar. You can check from anywhere, and yeah, currently, right? You can check currently well. I have about 14 minutes to end this, but know this: we took Canadian JPY, and at the point of entry it took us back 25 pips up, and then we are currently at 10 pips negative or 10 pips minus from the point of entry. I'll be exiting from the trade soon. All right. And this is it. Currently at 176, 175. No. Is still seriously bullish. Yeah, seriously bullish gold. I'm actually checking from here. Okay, whatever is happening on the charts, you know, still working on the chart, right? That's a privilege of me working with this tool software that I'm working with. Streamlabs, OBS. Talked about GBP USD earlier on. Where is it? Okay, this is it at 1 hour. This is GBP USD at 4 hours. So it's just climbing up from the bottom. All right, and hoping to see more opportunities around it and trade it. Okay, and our good boy CAD JPY, I'm not supposed to start my trade from anywhere behind when I'm at loss, right? So I think if maybe if I want to keep, let's just say peradventure I want to keep this trade, I won't be stacking my trade from, you know, when I'm at loss. Okay, I should stack my trade when I start making profits. All right. So let it come back to the area where we want it. We want tempo here. Only God knows how many trading strategies that are out there. Plenty. We have not looked into Euro USD at all today. Although Euro is, you know, has a better index than the US dollar, and okay, there's no point. Let me just, you know, let's do it. Where I'm seeing it from. So this is where I'm looking at it from. So many stops. So this is Euro USD. Euro has a stronger index than the US dollar. So if you go to look at it, let's look at Euro USD. Be buying. You see, even on the 1 hour time frame, you see. So that's where it's being looked at from. Okay. And except I have to shift the, okay, let's go back to the card JPY. I'll just keep it there, then I'll try see how I can shift the, let's shift it like this. It's just that it's going to take a whole lot of space. Okay, let's manage it like this. Now the I have about 8 minutes. Okay, let's look at Euro US dollar. I'm looking at this section of this software, right? Okay, now let's look at Euro US dollar. Where you at? Alright, so this is it on 5 minutes. Euro US dollar is, you know, has a bullish index, a bullish bias though. Okay, even in 1 hour. Let's look at it in 15 minutes. There's a pullback. Okay, and that's a continuation. And let's look at it from the 4-hour time frame. You know, and it also has a bullish index. All right. So the card JPY that I took, okay, it actually has moved out of where it was indicating from. But it was here. If I do the settings again, it will all show. What I did was the first 15 trades, the first 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. How many did I do? How many settings did I make? Oh, I did 20. Okay, leave it at 20. So the first 20 trades, right? The first 20 trades is what I had it set to. All right. So that is euro, US dollar. Now, if I still want to trade high probability trades or take high probability trades, I can easily still, add my settings to maybe like, let's say 6 trades. So it will only calculate 6 for me. So that means I'll be looking, to trade from the best 6 from all this, from the metal and the currency pairs. Okay. So where is our card GPY? Is it behaving itself? Behave yourself, bro. Now you see, if I want to trade the best 5, gold is among. I would have just taken gold irrespective of, but yet I'm not, looking for gold right now. See? I would have just taken gold. Don't take any trade on now. See, this is 5 minutes on gold. Look at from this bottom here. From this bottom here up to this place. This is about how many pips do we have here? Gold. Can calculate easily from here. See, over 300 pips. Over 300 pips. Okay. Over 300 pips. And don't forget, our stuff is our bro here is still repping. Okay, it's definitely still going to come, and you will see everything the way it aligns. One thing I love about it, you're going to see the way it aligns. All right, so what else do we have? So if I want to trade the best 5, I have about 3 minutes. Live stream is still on, thank God. Okay, if I want to trade the best 5, I would have said cut CHF. Now let's look at cut CHF. Do I have it here? Okay, I'll do that from here. I think it's just gathering momentum to want to trade, to want to sell, and we can also look it up from here. So that means it's a very strong. Yeah, it's very strong. So that means I'll be waiting for the very first bar to show up here, and then I'll take the trade. Okay, but I already seen a sign, but that's not enough. right? That's not enough. I'm going to wait and wait for it to, be fully ready and done. So I think it's back to 20, right? So it's back to 20. Let's keep it that way. All right. I think it was, worth it. Whatever it is that I have done today, whichever way I've looked at the market today, which is one of the best methods that I have. I need to show you guys my template someday. Plenty. Alright, yeah. Anyways, this is it. I'll see you in the next one, and I promise I'm going to talk about this whichever way it goes. And yeah, for me, I'm going to talk about it. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and take care, and let us all meet at the top. Bye.